Hello my fellow Retromaniacs and welcome back to Let's Watch and React to Mickey Mouse in Black and White DVD. Alright, the next short is called The Karnival Kid. I've also seen this one, but let's watch it again anyway. Yeah, I think this is the first one that Mickey has real dialogue. So far it's been only like weird grunts and noises and eeks, but this has like proper English. I'm not sure if it's actually Walt Disney's voice or someone else's voice. Actually gonna pause this because I want to watch the details here. There's like interesting characters in the background. Many of them look like those horse color characters. Yeah, that's like a Clarabelle, but there seems to be many like cloned characters here. And there's the duck from the Steamboat Willie. I think they're reusing some of the ideas from previous shorts. I don't know what's going on here. Why is she like hanging from balloons? Oh wow. Great 3D animation again. They really like to spook moviegoers with these 3D effects. Yeah, that was like before actual 3D movies from the 50s. And amusement park rides. Do 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 do. Uchi Kuchi. I think this is like 19th century novelty song. Quite sure what's the original name. Maybe it's like I think it's called something like a Persian dance or something. Shimmy dancer. I want to have subtitles. There should be subtitles. Just gonna check if there you go. Hot dogs! Hot dogs! It's weird that this became like a... What was that? The House of Mouse? The theme song? Hot dogs! Hot dogs! Now who's that character? Yeah, really, it's like so weird to hear Mickey have such a low gravel voice. You know, since he's supposed to be a mouse, and you know, mice probably should have a squeaky, peeping voice, so it doesn't really make sense. It's like almost like uncanny valley situation here, where you have like Mickey Mouse, but like someone fan dubbing his voice. Yeah, great expressions. I think many people thought that Walt Disney drew, these early cartoons. Some even thought that he drew the comic books. But I think it's probably the first or the second Alice short that was the last one which had any animation by Walt himself. I think he wasn't that great animator. So I'm not quite sure what's the last one. I think the Alice shorts are the last one which has any contribution by Walt himself in terms of the animation department. He realized that he's better do the management and hire some other people to do the hard work. That's like a very famous novelty piece. Like dancing something. Was it like Boldini? I don't know. Composer. I played that on like piano. There was no brain, did you see? No brain. But no wonder these cartoons are so crazy. They don't even have brains. That's weird. Minnie's voice sounds like Mickey's final voice. So they kind of like switched the voice. Well, maybe that was Walt as well, but yeah, then Minnie got a totally different voice actress. This is a famous scene where he spanks the hot dog. It's kind of like cruel the idea that they're gonna eat this living hot dog, little dude. No, he's still living, still alive. Now I want the payment in as nature, or not. I want to see more of those shiny legs. Yeah, Mickey was quite horny back in the old days, but not as horny as Link from The Legend of Zelda. Oh boy, smooching time. I said it was still alive. Why would you eat that? You should kill it first. What happened there? There was like missing animation. Yeah, there's a couple of frames missing. Maybe it was like lost footage or damaged. thanks to the advent of DVD, like that's 30 years old technology already, I can like go these frame by frame. So if I want, I can. Well, I don't know. Actually, I have to check out the key shortcut for frame by frame animation. But especially if I'm gonna watch like Looney Tunes or Bob Clampett or Ren and Stimpy episodes, then they have many like scenes where you really want to slow down and watch the animation frame by frame. What happened there? That was like a weird, more damaged film. Yeah, it gets blurry, or maybe it's the transition that they started the transition here. I don't know how they did that actually. Great transition there. Yeah, I definitely want to watch some Oswald Lucky Rabbit cartoons and maybe some Alice cartoons. The good thing is that those are in public domain, so I don't have to edit anything. If I'm gonna watch some later Disney cartoons or Looney Tunes, I probably have to like make the image very dark or even remove the audio. So that's a good thing with these old 20s shorts, because no editing is needed and you don't get any copyright problems whatsoever. Maybe I will also watch like old slapstick that are in public domain, like old Chaplin cartoons. I've seen the movies, but I have not really seen all the old shorts, and maybe some old Laurel and Hardy shorts as well. But there's just many things that I could do reaction videos. It's always in the old cartoons that you have to throw a shoe. I don't know why. Why would you get rid of your shoe? You want to use your shoe. I don't know. Maybe there's like old shoes that are used only for throwing cats that are meowing in the moonlight. What was that? I'm gonna stop here. That's crazy. Yeah, they're like Lego toys. They just go into pieces. These characters. Anything's possible. It's kind of funny that, you know, when the animation became more realistic and it like wasn't using rubber hose animation anymore, then things like Looney Tunes, where Bugs Bunny does something impossible, it becomes funny again, because in otherwise realistic world you can then have humor from a character that does something totally crazy or impossible. But you know, in the early days of animation, everything was crazy. So even Bugs Bunny of the 50s wouldn't be so special what he can do. Oh, and there it ends. Okay, well, let's give this some stars then. Can you see? I'm gonna give well, the plot was quite simple. Just gonna give it 2.5 stars. Nothing really mattered. Maybe 2 stars only. Direction, there was some funny moments here. The hot dog jokes were kind of funny. Animated hot dogs, and the animation was nice. Well, got a couple of special effects, but nothing too special, especially compared to the playing crazy. Sound and music, well, this should get an extra star because it's historical for having Mickey Mouse talk and Minnie Mouse talk as well. Let's give it 3.5 stars. And overall, maybe 3 stars. How to say? It's a classic. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.